I had a very good cooperation with Russia, who is a very active member of the OSCE and did a lot on behalf, particularly of persecuted Christians throughout the world. So it seems to me somewhat paradoxical that now there are problems of religious liberty inside Russia. I understand that the law used against Jehovah's Witnesses is a law against extremism, and it's perfectly understandable that Russia, for its geopolitical location and its struggle against terrorism, is concerned about extremism. However, religious liberty is something fragile, and definitions of extremism may easily be used against groups who are somewhat unpopular. And this is normally a test for the quality of religious liberty in one country. I've been studying Jehovah's Witnesses for 40 years, and a very important point is, in technical terms, they are what historians and sociologists call a peace community. They are non-violent and peaceful, and they have never encountered instances of violence. The only relationship between Jehovah's Witnesses and violence is they have been victims of violence. The Nazi regime killed more than 2,000 of them. And there is the famous story that's so peaceful where the Jehovah's Witnesses, when in concentration camps, the Nazis used them as barbers, giving their hands a razor because they are the only inmates who can be trusted not to turn the razor against the Nazi warden. So Jehovah's Witnesses are an extremely peaceful community. Now, I know under Russian law, sometimes they are accused of being extremist because in their literature it is argued that they are the only true religion. But there are two comments about this. Number one, a certain emphatic style is typical of religious literature in general. We find this in the Holy Quran of the Muslim. We find this in the Old Testament, in the Bible. And the second one is that Jehovah's Witnesses do not advocate that states or governments should give them a better treatment than to members of any other religion. So I believe calling Jehovah's Witnesses extremist is based on a misreading of what is the typical literary style of their literature, and banning or discriminating in any way against Jehovah's Witnesses will be a mistake, will be dangerous for religious liberty of many other groups, and will tarnish the image Russia enjoys as a government and a country who does a lot in the international fora to advocate religious liberty for persecuted Christians in many other countries of the world.